Hey everybody, this is my case study assignment, and I hope you enjoy. So the coaching mindset, what does it mean to me? Well, to me, really, the coach mindset means being fully present. Part of that is being curious, grounded, and really focused on empowering others to come up with the solution themselves and not feeling like I need to be part of directing or fixing it. But I'm really there to support them in their journey to really kind of searching for that solution themselves. So what's working? What are my strengths? I think I've taken some pretty significant steps forward in my active listening. That was kind of one of my major focuses that I previously presented on. Embracing curiosity, really taking on that beginner's mindset. So coming into a session and just being really open, trying to remove any judgments that I may be coming into that with. Also, really, some of the feedback I've gotten, I think one of my strengths lies in just creating space for people to think clearly and feel heard. And ultimately, I think this helps build trust and unlocks the transformation that the client will go through. So growth areas, what am I working on? So one area that I'm continuing to grow is evoking awareness. This is one of the core competencies that I'm really focusing on now. Really looking to refine how I use questions to help the client uncover new perspectives without leading them to it. I'm also focused on how to really more effectively support clients in developing those insights into actionable, meaningful steps, and that are really kind of anchored in the learning and growth that we're taking together through the session. Still working on the balance. I'm still developing, and knowing when to stay in exploration mode, when to start shifting into starting to take action, working through the perform module, framework. But really trying to look at how do I empower the client to take ownership of what their next steps are. So what I've learned about myself, a couple bullets there. I think I'm more intuitive than I realized. I think also being able to let go of control of a conversation allows me to have a deeper impact, and we've seen that, taking a step back and listening. And also just the coaching isn't always about being right. It's really just about being present with the person, the client. And the effect of that, has really changed a lot of how I engage in my conversations. It's been quite the journey to look at taking on the beginner's mindset, committing to that active listening, and it's just made me more aware of how I show up in all areas of my life, not just in the sessions, but also in meetings, relationships outside of coaching, day-to-day conversations, and I've really benefited from that on an individual level, and then just seeing the dividends it pays working with others just makes it that much better. All right, so what I'm committed to. So I'm committed to staying in the work, not just doing it, but really reflecting on it and growing from it. I think the mentorship sessions are great for that, so I'm going to keep that going. Continuing to practice and engaging my team, right? They've seen super great benefits from it. I'm learning a ton through that, so I'm going to keep that up. Also getting credentialed, working towards that, collecting my hours, just gives me that additional drive and motivation to keep it going. And then also beginning to engage with other clients, other folks within the coaching community, the Coach Academy, outside of my direct sphere, to give me some experience outside of my bubble and get a little bit out of my comfort zone, really. I think there's so much in this space to learn about myself, and being able to look at how to apply that to helping others is just, I find, extremely rewarding. And it's also a really good refresher for me as a break from my day-to-day, very technical type of job. That being said, shipbuilding is very much a people industry. So, doing the self-work that is required to be a good coach, and then looking at how as a leader I can apply the coaching skills is also, I've already seen it pay extreme dividends in my work environment as well. All right, so my coaching vision. So I put my mission statement in there: fostering collaboration and resilience so that teams can operate with clarity, trust, and shared purpose. So why this is important to me, I really think that when teams can communicate openly, support one another, they reduce friction, stress, burnout at the workplace, but also I think the effectivity of teams at work is really a direct reflection of their personal lives and vice versa. I think the two are totally intermixed. So, my intent is to really look at how do I as a coach, support leaders in developing these teams, and help them, find their team, find the sweet spot at which people can come to work happy, work collaboratively with others, be able to lead a good personal life and work life, and really help create a culture where people can develop the energy, clarity, and presence that they need in all aspects of their life. So I just wanted to take the time to thank everybody. Natalie, the course has been great. Really appreciated how well you've presented the content, the structure of it, and overall just had a really great time coming every week and engaging with the team here, and obviously to everybody else, it's been a great couple months. I can't believe it's already been a couple months, but really enjoyed getting to know everyone. Really value everyone's different perspectives that they brought into this environment, and just thought it's been super beneficial. Just everyone's done such a great job creating a really open space to be vulnerable. This is a vulnerable environment. So really wanted to thank everybody, and I hope that we can keep in touch moving forward, and wish everyone the best of luck. Thank you very much. Bye now.